Hey mom, this is your video makeup tutorial. So first thing you want to do is steal that spray from Courtney. You spray your face with it. I'm going to use a little bit of lotion. So if you don't have that, just put lotion on your face, especially because your face is dry. If your face is properly moisturized, when you put on makeup, it keeps it from, if your face is dry, it sucks in parts of the foundation and it can make your face look uneven. Wow, this is making my face look really red. My face isn't really this broad. My face looks sunburned in this video, but it's probably just because I have SPF in it. My face doesn't really look this red though in my mirror. Okay, so once your face is all, sorry, back to the video. Once your face is all moisturized, then when you put your foundation on, everything goes much more smoothly. My phone only has 10% battery. We'll see how long it lasts. All right. Shoot. I'm trying to think. I guess I'll just send it to you in 2 parts if it dies. Okay. First step are your eyes. So you're going to want to put some primer like all over your eye. I don't have any, so I'm just going to use my little stick like this just to do the bottom parts of my eyes. You always want to do your eyes first. So then you do like this on the lid. It's running out, so I'm basically just scratching my eye with this stupid thing. Not too thick or it looks cakey. The other eye too, I guess. Oh, this is really hard to see. Sorry, this is really short. This video is just gonna end up being so freaking long. Okay. Quickly get it on the whole eye. Then we're gonna put on your base eyeshadow color. I should have put all my makeup away before I started doing this. I'm pulling it all out of my makeup bag. Okay. So then you get your brush, your base brush, which looks like this. See that? And you pick your white color. So in a palette that looks like, this, you want the light color. I like the sparkly color just because I think it's more, I don't know, it's a little more pizzazzy. So you pick this sparkly color right here. I don't know if that's focusing at all. That sparkly color, you pack your brush, and then you pat it on your eye, all over the lid. Pat it on the lid, especially on this inside corner right here where I'm putting it on right now. That light sparkly color, that's where you're gonna see it the most. You want it right there. Okay, once you get it all over your lid, that's step 1. Step 2 is this part of your eye, and you're gonna pick a really like a neutral color, which in something like this, color right here. This bottom one. So you're gonna get a little on your brush, and then on your eyes, I'm gonna do my eyes like I would do your eyes. So, oh, wait. Sorry. If I had more time, I would start this all over because I forgot. After you pat all this on, do that same color and then run it along this line. Do it like on the pointed edge and run it along that line, and then do it on the other side and run it along that line. So like with the pointy part of your brush, do like that, just like a line in there, and then take it after you make your lines that are really well defined, then you just come in and pull it down. Pull that down. And then when you put, sorry, that's rocking like crazy. Then when you pull it down like that, then it helps just kind of like, you're just blending out that line basically. And what that does is that when you put your next color on, then it blends into that white. So once again, this color right here. And then you're gonna take it on your eyes and just work it like that. Work it up here, work that background. Because this is the shadow area. What really makes your eyes pop is this area up here. Not enough people put color up here. And then your eyes end up just looking really heavy. So this color up here. Get all that worked in. Blend, blend, blend. All up in here. And then again, this one right here. Do it on the other side. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, 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 blend. Okay. Then you're gonna take a brush that looks like, oh, sorry, that was this brush. The step 2 is this big poofy brush. Looks like that. Then your next step is going to be this brush, this really pointed, see the pointed tip brush? It's kind of like that. And then you're gonna choose, I usually run, then you're stepping up your color, then the next darkest color, which is like these two right here. Usually I take these two and I just run my brush across the top of them so that I'm kind of mixing, so I get kind of like a mixture of these two colors. And then you're gonna start at this back corner, work it in like that. See how you have that nice little line? Now, with your eyes, because they're more, your eyes are more set into your head, you wanna make sure that this half of your eye is not getting too dark when you do your shadow. You wanna pull it up, not too far over. So, you know, notice how I stopped, like on your eye, I would stop like about halfway. And you can kind of work that in a little just so it blends and you don't have like a stark line, but really focus your efforts right here and pulling it up on your eyes. The important thing on your eyes is to pull this up. So rub, 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 blend, blend, blend. Getting that higher. Okay, I'm trying to hurry because I know this is like super boring. And I don't have editing capabilities to go in and cut out the boring parts. So once that's blended, then you're gonna go do it on the other side. These two colors right here. Kind of mix them together. And then you're gonna do that same thing where you start and you work it halfway. Bring it up. Bring it up. Blend it in. Blend it in. And then you can kind of blend this out. Don't be too worried about that line because you're going to fix that with your foundation later, so it's not a huge deal. You just want to be sure that you're bringing it up. Yeah. Bringing that dark line up. That's step 3, kind of. Alright, then next you're ready for your deepest color. So you're going to take your little brush that looks like this. So it's like the really fine, tapered, super hard, pointy brush. And you're gonna choose the darkest color on your palette, which on this one is this color right here. It's your darkest color. I think it's called Sexpresso or something. That one, the dark color. You're gonna load your brush up. And then on your eyes especially, to keep them looking open, just like a little, this is the, better do it on the side because I can see better. This is the V technique where you're gonna come and do a V just like that. See how I'm drawing a V with my brush? Okay, so then you're just gonna work that in like that. Nice V shape. Bring it in the middle a little bit, fill in a little bit of that V, then come and make that line. So you're drawing a V, always the V. Draw the V, pull it up. Blend, blend, blend. Blend that. Do your little circles. Blending it into that next color. Blend, blend, blend. While keeping most of your eyelid white. Just boom. Makes them really pop open. Okay, so then you're gonna go to the other side, get your black color again, dark, dark. You're going, oh God, I can't see it all. So V like this, work it up. V, draw the V, fill it in a little in the middle, work it up, blend it into that next color. It's a little, there you go. So you're just making sure, the big thing is to not get, when you have so much dark focus down here, then it almost doesn't match the rest of your eye. You want it to all be kind of like a seamless patterned look. So it's just really important that you make sure that it gets, you want the back of your eye to have the shadow. The highlight is your eyelid, the shadow is behind. So you want to work that, especially on your eyes. Like even, it's harder to show you on mine because my eyes aren't shaped quite the same, but then you can even go back through with your other brushes, like this one that you used for your medium color, and just do that again. A little more blending, a little more up in this medium section. Really make sure you work that line up. Then you can take, it's almost like a reverse with your brushes, and then you come back in with this one, this blender again, and you want to make sure that you look really blended. I guess too, in the mirror, I look a lot more blended. When I'm sitting here looking at this video, I don't feel like it's, when I look in the mirror, it's a lot more blended. It's different on video. So it's just bringing that color up where your eyelids still stay white. I usually at the very end, sorry, this is my first video. Okay, so then at the end, you just come back through with a little white on your lids. Because remember, you're going to come put in eyeliner. So you really want this to be nice and white and pretty. Sometimes I even take it up in here a little bit too, but I always come back in the end with usually a little foundation when I'm putting my foundation on. Okay, so we cover it like that. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Next, we're gonna do eyeliner. So we'll do, my liquid eyeliner is just about out, so this is like a super shady process. I like to, with this, the whole point is that you're trying to shape your eye. Courtney doesn't like to go out quite as far as I do, but see how this line right here of your eye, you want to follow that line the way that your eye is going, and just do like a little, like that. Like that initial, that one was kind of dark, but so that you have that proper line, and then you're just going to work that across your eye line. Sorry, I'm trying to hurry. Oops. Okay, that's like a really quick and shady. That's really incredibly hard to put on in a tape. Ugh, hold on. All right, that line's a little cleaner. This ended up being kind of thick because I'm putting it on in a video, and turns out it's not that easy to do. But you get the general idea. So then you come in. Oh, this is my blind eye. Hold on, I'm gonna have to do it in like in a real mirror. Just give me a sec. And my jankety eyeliner's running out. Dang it. Hold on, I'm hurrying. Hold on. Okay. Painting your eyeliner on. Yeah, it's close to even. Good enough. Okay, so then once you get that layer of eyeliner on, Then you're gonna move to your black and then work it along your top line. In hindsight, it might be smarter to, I've never put on the white before, but thinking about it, I think it might be smarter to put the white on your bottom first because, as you can see, I have some bleedage. Oh. No, maybe it's not. Maybe it's smarter to put your black on first. And then, once you get your black on, that layer, yeah, that's good. Then you're gonna take your white. I would look and clean up the spots that need a little cleaning. And then put your white. Put your white on. Work that all the way into that corner, especially in that corner, because I always get really dark in here and it's gross. You want that to be really your shining star. Okay. Then we'll do black on the other top. Okay, got your black on your other top. Holy crap, this is already 16 minutes. This is forever. Okay. Then, so you wipe that all off the bottom. Then you're gonna take this bad boy. Get it good in this crease right here. There you go. Man, I'm gonna like this. It just makes your eyes look so big. Okay, okay. So then that step is done. I usually go ahead and do it under at this stage too. You're gonna have to come in and clean it up, but so run it right halfway across your eye and run it. I try to run it on my eyelashes, under them, but like right on that line, so you're not getting too far down. Just like really here in the corner so that it evens out, and then like that, just like that. Okay, just like that. Start in the corner, really smudge it up nice and good, and then run it right along that lash line halfway across your eye. Oh shoot, I'm getting careless. I'm hurrying and I can't really see, so just be more careful, but run it along that lash line halfway through. And it's okay that it's like a little bit like that, where, see? Like that, where it's not blended. Don't blend it yet. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is clean your face. The parts where you've got makeup, take your baby oil thing, like you always do, and just rub right in here, like I'm doing with my t-shirt. Like that. Pick up all those strays. Okay. Good. Now you're gonna start with your foundation. So what you're gonna do is get your kabuki brush, your flat top like this, and then you're gonna take your foundation and pump it into your hand. Okay. Pump it onto your hand, rub it around in the kabuki. Get your brush loaded up like this. I usually start on my cheeks. Start here, rub it along your chin, rub it on top of your nose, rub it on top of your forehead, rub it in 3 lines down your neck, and then rub in circles. And just even yourself out. So what she's saying is just blend it in, but don't worry about getting really up into your eyes. Because you're gonna put more, like I would be running it like right in here, like down here. Don't worry about up in there. Because I don't wear concealer, I'm going to go ahead and just, hold on. I'm gonna rub it in a little bit. but you don't need to because your foundation is thicker for one, and for two, you're gonna come in with something else. So just rub like this, rub in circles, get it all over your face, and just evening out that tone, evening out that complexion. Okay, rub, 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 rub in circles, rub into your hairline. It's the last thing you want, rub all over your nose. I kind of pat my nose sometimes because I feel like it gets swipey if you don't. Alright. Get across your mouth really good. And this is like extra super good. I always rub my leftovers on my chin, kind of like that. And then rub, rub, rub. Get it all down. Get it all down. This is like super fast and dirty. Obviously, you'll do a better job when you're not rushing. Okay, so then the last thing I do, oh, hold on, I have some more. Okay, so then the last thing I do when I'm done with making sure this is even is I come in and I do like this kind of number right here. Like I follow this line, so I kind of like roll it down like that and roll around. So what I'm doing is I'm creating like this perfect like dusted, where it doesn't look so much like you have, you know, like where it's not like a blob of makeup, where it just so seamlessly fades out that you don't even notice where the line starts. So like, so what I'm doing is just like that number right there. And then I go do it on the other side and wipe it all the way around. So what I'm doing is just blending that out so that it looks so seamless and natural. And then the last thing I do is I like kind of do it like this and I run it in like that. So I take this and I'm running that up like that, because what I want to do is I want to scoop out that section so that you really like, and then I come across like that and you come across like that, because I want those insides to do that same thing where it blends, and then you never have it where your makeup is so weird on your eyes, and it really blends a lot better. Okay, so then the next thing you're gonna do is your concealer underneath your eyes. So I'm gonna do it with my highlighter the same way that you're gonna use your concealer. Okay, I really need to hustle. So then you're gonna get your beauty blender. You're gonna go wet it, pump it in your hand like this underneath the water, get it all filled up with water, and then squeeze all the water out of it, step one. Okay, so then once you squeeze all the water out of it, you are going to wrap it up in a paper towel and just grab a couple times. You're just trying to squeeze the excess water until it feels moist. So you're just squeezing out the extra water with the paper towel until it feels moist, where it's just kind of wet, where it's not soaking wet, because if it's soaking wet, it smears it and blends it, and it kind of defeats the purpose. So once you get it how you need it, you're gonna take your concealer and you're gonna dab it on with your fingers. And so you're gonna do like a dab in your corner, because that's where the black lives. And then you're gonna do like a dab here, a dab down, a dab here, dab, dab. So once it's on your fingers, you know, once it's wet on your fingers, essentially what you're trying to do is create this V. You want to go all the way up along this brow line of where you want it highlighted, and then you want to go down into a V, because if you just do a little circle right here, it looks terrible. You got to bring it down into your nice V, and then up in here, up into that area. Okay, so then once you get your V drawn on, then you're going to take this beauty blender and you're just going to work it like this. I kind of twist it. I think twisting it really like, and then up in the corners, that's what the teardrop is for. Then you got this right here, and you're blending it all the way up into that corner So see how I'm rotating? Like I touch and rotate, so that I'm kind of working it in. And it gets all like that. I didn't use a ton. Ollie, get back. I didn't use a ton. Like usually if I'm going out or something, I use a lot more highlighter so that my eyes really pop. But when you're doing it, it's the same essential idea where you're gonna, it's the V. You're gonna start up here, you're gonna work your way down. Oh shoot. You're gonna work your way up. This eye just got a lot more highlighter. So this eye is gonna be really properly highlighted, the other one not so much. And then you're just, again, blending that in. Blend, 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 twist, twist and touch, twist and touch, twist and touch. Yeah, this side's a lot more highlighted. So you're just wanting to bring that down like that. Those are where my glasses sit, so they're just really red, and I didn't really cover it up because I'm gonna wipe this off as soon as I'm done. So back to your thing. So your concealer, when you're putting it on, you're gonna do the V just like that, and you're gonna pat it in with this thing. Twist and pat until it's all blended in. And then you're just gonna make sure you work it up. This is the one you wanna work up like under your eye. Sorry, my black is like really waiting. It's watering into my white in here because I wasn't being super careful, but go back up that again. Because I want you to see the white effect. If it ends up blending too much, I have a solution to that. Don't put black liner underneath your eye. Just come back in at the very end with your, I think it's gonna water in. So instead of doing the liner like I did, take your brush like this. Don't add anything more to it, just work it underneath your eye. Or do like a couple barely there dots of eyeliner and then just work this under your eye. I always do this, by the way, underneath my eyes to one extent or another, and then there's nothing more amateur than having like a line, an obvious line underneath your eye. If you're gonna wear eyeliner underneath your eye, you absolutely have to blend it. Whether it's with a sponge, they make sponges like this that are super tiny, and you can either smudge it with a teeny tiny sponge like this, or you need to take a makeup brush and work that in. But you should never have a line underneath your eye of eyeliner. I'm looking at this. I can't really see what this is gonna end up like. Really make sure that stays white. Okay. I'm liking this. This is really making my eyes look big. Okay, so you got this. Yay! And it's all blended and gorgeous. So then you're gonna take your, you have two options at this point. You can either take your, that white, Joey got off his perch, now Ollie's terrorizing him. Hold on. Ollie! Joey, get back up in your perch. Okay, so, at this point, you can either take that white compact powder that you have, or you can take your Anastasia compact like this with the dry powders, and you can take any one of these top three colors. This is more yellow, so if you have really dark bags under your eyes, this color is good. The yellow counteracts the blue, and it will take away the blackness a lot. This is more of like a highlight. It's like shinier, so I love this color. But I mean, I kind of just work my brush across all three of them. And then either do that or use your white powder. You need like a medium-sized brush like this. So anything that you have that's even similar to this would work. And then you just take it, don't rub it, pat it, pat. And it's not a lot, it's just setting. I mean, these ones are more, I tend to use more of these because they're actually highlighters. So they're just making the underneath part of your eye that wake up, that really awake look. So again, how it's always the V. It's all about the V's. So you're just gonna pat, 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 pat it in there, pat up in here, and then down into your V, up into your V, just like that. Sometimes I do circles too. Once you get it patted in, now you're just blending. So then we're gonna do that on the other eye. Just rubbing it like that. Pat, 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 pat. Rub, 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 rub. Pat, 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 pat. This obviously looks a lot different in person too than it does on this video, but you get the gist. Okay. V, 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 just like that. Just like that. Next stage, you're gonna add a little tiny, and your cheeks are pretty skinny, so you don't probably need to contour. I usually do. So you're gonna take, I usually just, same compact, if you wanted to contour. I have a brush like this. If you have anything like this, I'm trying to decide. You can totally skip this step and it's still, everything looks perfect and fine. If this step is just here if you want it. So you have this brush. This is your angle tipped kabuki. See how it's tipped at an angle like that? And it's a kabuki, just like this. So then you're gonna take it and you're gonna run it. I just do the same thing. I take one side of it, I hold it flat like this and I just run it like that. So you have like a side like that that's got packed powder, and then you have a side that's just clear white. So you're gonna take this, you start at the top of your ear, right here, okay? And then you're gonna make a little tiny line like that, like to the end of your ear, or to the end of your eye. So it starts at the tip of your ear, and you're gonna work down underneath your bone right here until you get to the corner of your eye, and then you stop. Right there. Okay, and then you're gonna take the white side, see this white side? You're gonna take that side, and you're gonna blend it. Just like that. Just rub, 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 rub up. Don't ever rub down. Always rub up. Rub, rub up. Just like that until it's all blended. Then go on the other side. Same thing. Start at the tip of your ear. Work until you hit the eye line. This is my blind side, so I can't really see what I'm doing. That line's a little thick, but make a little tiny line like that. Rub, rub up with the white side. You always take the dark side to put it on, and then you flip to the white side to blend. Blend it up. Oh, I think that's good. I can't really tell. Just like that until it's gone, until it's all blended. Oops. I accidentally pulled that down a little too far. That's not a big deal. You can always just wipe it off. Okay, so you've got your contour, you've got your highlight, and then last you're gonna do your blush. Okay, so then you're gonna take your blush color, whatever brush you have for a blush. You're gonna get it on your brush. Come on, my compact isn't opening because I'm hurrying. Okay, got it. Okay, so then you're going to, you have a brush like this. I would almost use this for what I've got going on here with this little pack. This is the pack I have. It's really pretty, but it's so sheer and shiny that it just doesn't always go on that great. Okay, so then you're gonna start right in between the two lines that you just made. Start up here, pull it down. Always make sure that you're doing this. See how I'm putting this on above my nose? If your blush is under your nose, it's gonna bring your cheeks down. You want your blush up high, like this, and then you're pulling it down. You're pulling it down to like a little bit I usually pull it down a little further, but I like to have kind of like rosy cheeks. Just blend it in. See what I mean about this blush though? It's just, God, it's not my favorite. So then you're gonna start back here and rub it down, work it in. This isn't super noticeable because I am, I don't know, this lighting is, this video isn't how I look in person. In person, this is a lot more subtle. You can barely see this at all in person, but okay, anyway. So you're gonna do that same thing. You're gonna pack up your brush. You're gonna start back here, above your nose line. See how I'm above my nose line? I'm working that down. All right, rub, rub, rub. You're blending this, you're blending it all. You're blending this down into your bronzer. And again, if you choose not to wear bronzer, just skip that step and go straight from highlighter to blush. And you're just working right along that top of your line right there. Bring it down to like the middle of your face. Once you feel like everything's like really well blended, then you come back in. I always do powder last because I think it just blends everything really a lot better. So then you take your powder, whatever powder you're using, whatever color, just the colored, some sort of colored powder. Take your brush, pack it, and then I usually start at my chin and I start patting it in, work down my neck. I really hit this area. I hit my nose. Get up here. You're really just like patting this in. You're setting your foundation. I get this area really good. And then, I mean, this is a big puffy thing. So I kind of sometimes will come back in after the fact and just make sure that all three of these are really, this brush is super light and fluffy, so it doesn't kind of like make my colors end up looking muddy. And then I come back in usually very last with the highlighter brush, which you have all of these brushes. This brush, this powdery fluffy highlight brush, and I come back in with one of these lighter colors in the very end, and I work right here. Right there. Same thing. Just making sure that your contour didn't get too low. Okay. And then this area right here. Obviously be sure to powder your neck up good. Okay. Then I usually do something smooth. I usually put something smooth on my lips first. Like that. Nothing smooth. Work it down. Work it down. And then if you have like a more bright color that you're wanting to use, this is really bright, but just like a little bit on top. And then you just touch it. And it kind of blends together. You can also do that with chapstick. I guess my point is that you want your lips to be moisturized. So, I'm being messy. You just want your lips to be moisturized. So I happen to have lipstick that's kind of more moisture, but chapstick would work fine too. And then you just come in with your mascara. Dang, I should have got mascara today. Mine's kind of old. And then you just brush your mascara on. Oh, gosh, this is really hard to do in this thing. BT dubs. But I want you to see what it looks like with that white liner on the bottom. Can't tell, I think I just touched my eye with it. Okay, so after my phone dying, which it lasted longer than I thought it would, I forgot to tell you. So at the very, probably before you put on your mascara, which it's too late for that now, but take this white color, and I just got distracted because this is a video. Oh, this is really hard to do. You want to rub that along down in here, like so. See how that creates a highlight underneath your eye? Really do this before you do your mascara. Yeah, run like so, creating that line underneath. It just like really brightens you up. And then depending on what you're doing, if it's like really a fancy kind of thing, you can, where did stuff go? You can also dress it up a little bit with, well, shoot. I can't find Why is this happening? Alright, whatever. My eyeshadow's magically gone. Oh well, okay. Back to business. Just any, I like the shiny color. So the shiny, this is an old palette, but the white shiny. You want to take it and run it. Like, be really careful because everything's already done at this point. Touch. You actually had it today, and I forgot to tell you. I noticed it looked really good, and I just forgot to say anything. But I know you do this because I saw it. Yeah, so just pat that on there. And then you have that last little, this ended up going on like a lot darker, and than I even usually put it on because, yeah, whatever, just blend it in really well. Definitely do this before you do mascara because I've just got eyeshadow all over my mascara now. But so you can either do it like a little bit with that line, or you can make this as bold or as light as you want it to be. The point is just you want to make sure that this inner corner stays really white and it doesn't get, because when this gets black, your eyes just shut down. It makes your eyes look a lot smaller. So you can look now and see, look how much more open my eyes look and bigger because I did that white underneath. I think this is it. I think this is all the makeup I usually do. And this is all you would do for that conference. I guess you can, my face is so naturally oily, I don't do the wet spray. But the wet spray that you used in the very beginning that Courtney has, you can spray that to set kind of, and it makes everything just kind of like feel better. But yeah, that's everything. I love you, and I hope that your conference goes well.